Oh, hello. This is the Meat Geek here, owner of videogamersoasis.com and videogamersoasis.com/blog, the Meat Geek video game blog. And I'm starting a interesting tutorial video for you. You're probably wondering, what do I have in my hand? Most people might know, before the who were born before the 80s. But for those who are younger, I'm holding in my hand a VHS tape, also known as a video home system. And it is a consumer level analog recording video cassette standard developed by Victor Company of Japan, JVC. It was developed around the late or mid to late 1970s, and it's still used in the year 2012. Not as much as the DVD now, but some movies are still made in VHS. You can purchase them in used movie stores, perhaps borrow them from the library. You can even purchase some blank video cassettes on liquidation stores and stores that have discount merchandise. But that's not what we're going to talk about. You can look at more information in the description of this video. I'll put some more supplementary research for you based on wikipedia.org. But what we're going to talk about today is for those of you who are, like me, movie buffs and collect really rare, hard to find videocassette movies. Well, perhaps you've had this experience like I have. You get a movie that you really are excited about seeing. You rush home with your prize and you rip it out of the package, or gently lift it out of the package. I don't think you'd rip it. But you turn on your television, you turn on your VCR, you pop it into the VHS, it rejects the tape. And no matter how many times you push it in, it rejects the tape. Or perhaps it accepts the tape, but it does not play the tape. Now, don't throw out the tape, okay? Listen to me carefully. I'm going to show you a solution to this problem. There's nothing wrong with your tape. I'm going to show you how to transplant the actual tape of the video cassette cartridge. As you can see here, this is a cartridge, but there's a tape inside, an actual tape. And I'm going to show you how to transplant the tape of one cartridge to a brand new cartridge. And I'm telling you, this works. You'll be humming along and enjoying your movie in no time. So this is what you're going to need to repair your video cassette. Alright, listen very carefully, because I think you're going to need notes. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need, at first, you're going to need some sticky labels. You can purchase these at dollar stores, perhaps one in your area. You will need either a very good quality pen or a sharp tipped marker. Okay. You will need the original video cassette that was giving you problems. In this case, I have a tape of Daffy Duck, a classic cartoon. You will need a screwdriver, and particularly a star head screwdriver. See that? Star head screwdriver. Make sure you have that. And last but certainly not least, you will need a brand new video cassette. As you can see, the stickers, the sticker labels have already been applied. You get the point of how to apply them. Just stick them on the front and on the side. Okay, that's a brand new video cassette. You can either purchase one from a blank video cassette from a store, or take one of your older video cassettes that you really want to get rid of. Perhaps it's a video cassette of your mother-in-law, a reunion. I don't know. Perhaps you love your mother-in-law. But anyways, any video cassette that you want to get rid of, but it's still good quality, you'll need that. This is what you're going to need. Okay, you got all that? Good. I hope you wrote that down. More thing. You're going to need a TV tray or some kind of table, basically, because it's best not to do this on your lap. Do this process with a TV tray or a table. I'm using a TV tray in this case. So, all right. Now, take your star head screwdriver, and you will notice there are little screws, usually on each corner and then in the center. We will need to unscrew these screws very carefully and very delicately. Okay, unscrew this here. Just one more thing, you may want to put these screws in a safe place where they won't get lost. I'm putting these screws in a old DVD holder. That could work. Alright, let's keep unscrewing these screws here. That's the second screw. It's very difficult to do this while I'm holding a camera. Okay, that's the third screw. We're going to get to the fourth screw. Be very careful when you're handling this. Okay, that's the fourth screw. Now for the fifth screw. It's kind of stubborn. Alright, we've unscrewed the tape. Now for the lifting of the cover. Alright, so we're going to lift off the cover. We're going to open up the tape. As you can see, the sticker here has sealed the edge, so we're going to have to rip it open. Now that we got the sticker open, we shall proceed with the opening. Alright, movie buffs, are you paying attention? As you can see, I've opened up the case. This is the case of the brand new tape, mind you, and it's not the good one. This is the good one, but not the one we're trying to repair. Now, if you look very carefully, you can see the tape is right around the silver cylinder, and goes around the tape. That's the actual movie. This is the empty side, and notice very carefully. This tape, part of the tape, is over the silver cylinder, but there's a white cylinder clamping it down. That's how it reads the tape, or not reads the tape. It's a sort of it's like a little tube that moves the tape. I'm not a mechanic. I just want to let you know. I hope you don't think I'm a professional. I've done this since I was in high school, so I'm just telling you this by experience. And here are these little mechanisms here. I don't know the actual names for them, but whatever you do, do not remove them. Do not remove these from here. Do not break them. Do not fiddle with them. Leave them where they are. Okay? Good. And that's, of course, the cover, and there's some spring-like metal tab there. Okay. Do not remove any of the components here, or here, or here, or here, or here. Just leave them where they are, except for the actual tape, the brain of the tape cassette. Okay. So we've got that open. Okay. We're going to put that to the side temporarily, just like this. Make sure you don't lose your screws. Don't have a screw loose. Okay. So we have the tape, the good cassette, open. Now we're going to open up Daffy Duck's tape, the one that was giving us trouble. theoretically. It's not giving me trouble, but I'm going to show you for the sake of this video. Okay. Here's the tape. I'm going to open it up. Alright, as you can see, I've opened up Daffy Duck and the Dinosaur, the cartoon, the classic cartoon tape, and as you can see, it looks virtually identical. You just had to repeat the steps that I showed you earlier. Okay, so I've opened it up. Now I'm going to, next step, I'm going to transplant this good tape to the better cassette, to the other cassette. So let's do this. Okay. First, what we're going to do, we're going to take gently remove the tape from this box container. Okay. And the other one here. And you may want to roll it up for later. Maybe you'll use that tape and transplant it in a new cartridge. Alright. And we're going to put that aside. Okay. Look, it's good to be organized. Now, gently, ever so gently, lift off the good tape. Put it in the new cartridge. Make sure that you put the tape where it should go. And put it right over. Make sure it goes right in between these two cylinders. It's difficult with one hand. How much I take it for granted having two hands. You think this is easy? Let's see you do it the same way. Okay. Alright, we got one in. Let's do the other one. Gently. Now you can see there's a little cylinder as well. You have to get that in between the cylinder and the... like that. There's a big cylinder and a little cylinder. Make sure the tape goes over the big cylinder and the tape goes behind the little cylinder. I hope that's clear enough for you. Alright. Make sure the tape doesn't get trapped inside the cartridge. Gently, ever so gently tighten it, but don't tighten it all the way or else you may damage it. Alright. And if you, just to be neat and tidy, let's replace the other tape with the other tape. Okay. Just so we can, let's put it here temporarily, okay? We don't have time for all this. We can fix it later, as long as I won't rip the tape. Okay. I'm going to gently put this to the side. Gently put that to the side. Keep your Daffy Duck or whatever cartridge box you have. Now. Alright, so we got the tape replaced. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lift up the cover and put it back on. Simple as that. Sounds simple enough. Be very careful not to damage anything. Okay? Okay. Sometimes you need a little tightening of it because it sticks out, protrudes. Okay. Put that up in here. Ah, man. It's not tight enough. Sometimes it's good to adjust this lid here. Not lid, the visor. Alright. We got it closed, folks. Now to screw it together. Gently, like that. Now we're going to screw it back on. Take each screw here, one at a time. Put it in here. I'll try to start with the center one. The center screw. the next screw in. This screw. Okay, we got it. Okay, let's make sure it looks good and feels good. Feels alright to me. Let's see if the tape is together. That looks okay to me. And there you have it, folks. The tape has been screwed together with a new tape inside the cartridge. Maybe just tighten it up just a little bit more. Okay. Alright. So we've got that together. There we have the tape. Now before we proceed with the actual testing of the tape, let's mark it, because that's part of the instruction. I'm going to name it Daffy Duck. Daffy. Just for giggles. Daffy Duck. Nothing very complicated, but if you have a pen, which I have a pen, you can write more detail. Like you can write the director, the MPAA rating, the year it was made, whatever tickles your fancy. So here we have an example of what it should look like. Now, not very fancy, but if you're an artist, you could perhaps make it a very nice design, perhaps even on Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator. Go wild, be creative. Okay, and that's what the tape's should look like physically. Alright folks, the moment of truth. We're going to test this tape, this Daffy Duck tape that I just assembled into the VCR and television. We're going to test to see if my tape transplant worked. Wish me all the best, guys. Wish me luck if I leave that, but let's see what we can do here. Alright, let's do this. We're going to put the tape into the machine. Turning on the television, of course. We'll count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the tape in. Well, what do you know? The tape works. We've got some Daffy Duck that I have repaired with the tape. I hope this tape, this video and this tape has been proven helpful for your movie collecting needs. If you like this video, if you found it was helpful, please do not hesitate to like this video and leave a comment. Appreciate your comments, and subscribe to official VGO Videos channel. You can also follow me on my Twitter account on VGO_tweets. Check out my Facebook fan page, Video Gamers Oasis. That's www.facebook.com/videogamersoasis, one word. And bookmark my blog, videogamersoasis.com/blog. This is the Meat Geek, your ever-loving geek and fan of classic movies, signing out. Till later.